So, toilet banana.
Toilet banana.
Toilet banana.
What is a toilet banana? Do you know what a toilet banana is? We're about to find out.
It's a weird definition. It just says probably the term used for poop by drunk scientists.
So drunk scientist uses that term for poop.
Toilet banana.
Toilet banana. Did you gotta peel it?
The sentence is, "Hey Newton, don't forget to flush your toilet banana."
That's pretty good.
I've never heard that term before. Toilet banana.
Me neither. That's a new one.
I like it though. So I think that's a good title.
I think it's a good title.
And today,
Today's title.
toilet banana.
OTDL, OTDL, the story's never stale. From TikTok twist to awkward tryst, they always set their sail. OTDL, OTDL, come laugh until you cry. With Tom and Dan, the pirate clan, we'll toast until we're dry. Oh, tripped on stairs and fought with chairs. They've spilled their morning brew. They've sung in keys that broke the seas. Oh, what a motley crew. With every laugh they chart a path through storms of jest and cheer. Come join the tide, sit by their side, the podcast here to steer.
We're going on a little trip down memory lane for Dan today.
We are. We sure are. So this is one of those stories that I love to tell.
Yes. I love to hear it.
Yeah. It's a terrible one, in my opinion. It really is.
Terrible. Crazy. Wild.
Yeah. So pretty fun. So my kid, God bless him, love him to pieces. He at the time, he was 4 years old.
It's a good age.
Yeah, you know that age.
It's
where
fun age.
Yeah, you know, kids.
Boys.
I like them that age. I used to always tell Danielle too. I was like, you should just poop out a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
They already know how to like wipe themselves and then pee.
They can walk.
Yeah, they can walk. Somewhat dress themselves.
Yeah.
Like they can, you know, pretty much take care of themselves a little bit. You still gotta be a parent.
It's the dawning of the light when you're like, there's a little bit less responsibilities to have to do, and I can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Right. Yeah. You know, they're getting older.
Yeah.
No longer toddlers, babies.
Yeah.
Whatever. So yeah, this story started when Cash was 4, and he got up ridiculously early, like earlier than he normally would, kind of thing. And he comes into our bedroom, and I'm asleep because I don't have to get up for a while. You know what I mean? So I'm asleep, and he comes in there. And Danielle's up because she has to go to work before me, and I like don't want to get up. I'm like, you know, not a morning person, you know.
Yeah. Dan's a don't talk to me before 10 o'clock a.m. kind of morning
One of
person.
the best rules I've ever come up with in my entire life.
Yeah.
Really. So what I did, I was in bed, didn't want to get up, whatever. So Danielle's trying to help me out, right? So she grabs a banana, and she gives him a banana because he was hungry. So she gave him a banana, and
Toilet banana.
toilet banana. I think we know where this is going, right? So she gives him a banana, and then she's like, I gotta go to work, I'm gonna be late. And I'm like, all right, cool, you know, whatever. Half awake, I'm like, all right. You know. So she leaves, and so now I'm like going in and out of consciousness, trying to wake up, and I just don't want to get up. And so I have a 4-year-old, great parenting by the way. I have a 4-year-old that's up, and he's kind of like in our bathroom, like, and he comes out of our bathroom, and he goes, I flushed the banana, and I was like, what? I was like, no, what? You flushed the banana, like in the toilet?
It's like eyes go from like hazy to
Now
like
wait.
boom, like
Yeah, now.
deer in the headlights. Deer in the headlights look.
Yeah, he flushed the freaking banana down the toilet. I gotta paint this picture though, because what happens at our house, because at the time we had like a big dog, and we had to like keep the trash off the ground, so the trash was on the back of the toilet, kind of in our bathroom. And so instead of putting it in the trash can, he was like, this is easier, I'm just gonna throw it into the toilet. So he threw it in the toilet. Thank God he didn't flush it. So I was like, naturally I get up and I'm like, what? I freak out. I'm freaking out, and I'm like, crap, I'm half awake. You know what I mean? So I run in there. First thing I get to do in the morning is reach my hand into the toilet and grab a banana peel.
And grab an banana.
So I got, toilet water in my hand.
Yeah.
So I also,
At least there wasn't a number 1 or number 2 in there with it.
well, thank God. But we're trying to flush them both, probably.
Where's the scooper?
I don't know.
Tongs.
Yeah, no. So anyway, so I end up doing that. Pull it out of the toilet, throw it in the back, throw it in the actual trash can on top of the toilet, and I'm like, and he's in his PJs, and he's not even up for the day. I'm like, okay, well, I'm up now, I was like, let's do this.
Yeah.
So I just like send him to his room, and I go, hey bud, just go get dressed. And at the time, he was kind of like learning how to dress himself. I'd have to like correct him a little bit. Like he'd have like plaid shorts, striped shirt, and I'm like, your mom was gonna kill me. If
That's
I
like me every
went to
day.
School like that. Well, you're colorblind, so
Keep it plaid straight. Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, so I send him off to go get dressed. Right, he goes in there. He goes and gets dressed, and I'm like, it takes me some time. I get up slow because tired. Reflecting on having to go diving hands into toilet water at this point. I'm like, man, this. I'm like, I'm mad, but I'm like not furious. I'm a little frustrated. A lot of frustrated. We're called a lot of frustrated.
A lot of frustrating. Right, so.
Yeah. Right. So anyway, so then I go in to check him in his bedroom, and I go in there, and he's standing. So he has like the biggest closet in our house, which is like it's basically like a 12-foot long hallway in his bedroom. So he has the biggest closet in the house, right? And I'm like, all right. And he's standing in his closet. The closet door is just a regular door, He's standing in there, and I see him standing in there, and I realize there's a puddle on the ground, just like a wet puddle on the ground right in front of him on the floor. And I'm like, and I walk over to him. I'm like, did you pee in the closet?
No.
And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, why did you pee in the closet?
Because there was a banana in the toilet.
He's just trying to feed it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why did you pee in the closet? Dude, I was like, come on. I was like, he goes, I couldn't find the bathroom. Okay? So he's potty trained, right? Like, he's been, fully potty trained. He can wipe his own butt. You know what I mean? Like, he's potty trained. And I'm like, and I'm mad because now I gotta clean up piss in the closet because
Right,
I can't leave it.
No.
You know what I mean? I can't pull a Big Daddy and put newspaper on it.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't
I
sound
have to.
Yeah.
I have to clean this up, dude.
Yeah.
I'm furious. I'm pissed. Like, I'm so mad.
So he forgot where the toilet was from the banana to the closet.
Well, the toilet that he put the banana was in my bedroom. So in his room, right outside of his, so from the closet, you can see the bathroom. Like, I'm not joking. Because I grabbed him and I'm like, what do you mean you don't know where the toilet is? It's right there, dude. I'm pointing at it. And then I'm like yelling at this, trying to like somewhat argue with a 4-year-old who's giving me nothing. I'm just pissed at this point. So I just send him, I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, I'm so mad. So I just send him off. Like, and then I get stuff and start cleaning up the pee and stuff, like as best as I can.
I mean,
You know?
typically 4-year-olds,
Yeah.
boys, what 4-year-old boy hasn't peed in the closet?
I can't. You pee in the closet?
I'm sure I did at some point in time.
Don't tell many people that. Anyways, so I ended up cleaning up the toilet, cleaning up the piss in the closet or whatever. And he's so at this point he's just kind of off, and I'm like, I cleaned it up, and now we're like right up to the gate of being late.
Right.
We're just like, I can't have any more issues.
Yep. Gotta
Or
get to
else.
school on time for the drop off.
Right.
Yep.
So like we're up against the gate here, so now I still have to feed the kid, and then I can take him to daycare, so then I can get to work on time. So he's at daycare at this point. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay. So whatever. I clean it all up. Takes 15, 20 minutes probably. Not an expert. Had to find cleaning supplies. Paper towels or whatever, and throw them down on the floor, and sop it up as best I can. I had a dog that used to be in the floor, so I kind of had some experience there, thankfully. So I do that, and I clean that up, and I'm like, all right, dude, let's go. And I'm like, so let's just get him some food, and I can get him to daycare. So I go downstairs, and I get get him a bowl. I get him in like in his high chair or whatever. And it's not even a high chair, it's like a booster chair. So I get him at the table, I sit him down, I give him a bowl of cereal. And he's just eating his bowl of cereal at the table. And I'm like, all right, you know, we might be able to get this. You know, it's not like, I'm trying to talk myself off the ledge here. You know what I mean? Like
You got the rays sunshine.
Crazy, angry ledge. Where I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be okay. You know what I mean? Like, this is good. We're gonna be all right.
We're gonna be all right.
We're gonna make it through this. So then I turn around and I watch him grab the spoon on the cereal, and he just scoops the whole bowl into his lap. The whole bowl of cereal, right? So I'm like, oh, what the hell? And on top of that, he had kind of had a mismatched outfit on a little bit. And I tried, and I asked him if he had another clothes or whatever like that. And he was like, no. And I looked, and he was on his last pair of clothes.
On top of all this, he's on the last pair laundry day.
You know, we need to do laundry.
Okay.
First kid, we're figuring this out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he just scooped a whole bowl of cereal on his lap in his last outfit.
What kind of cereal?
I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was Cheerios, actually.
Cheerios.
No, not Cheerios.
Okay.
Yeah, delicious. And so he scoops him in there, and he's just like, and I'm like, I can't fucking believe this. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I was like, this is his last outfit. I just kind of scoop him, like in so I sandwich him with like bowl of cereal in him, and I walk over to the sink, and I just put him in the sink, and I'm like, I'm just, at this point, I'm losing my frigging mind, right? And I just I look over and I'm like, this is unfucking believable. I can't fucking believe this. And I leave, and I'm pissed. I'm having to talk myself off the ledge at this point. So I walk over to our office, which is kind of around the corner from the kitchen where I left my 4-year-old in the sink, because
He's still dripping some milk.
gotta get the.
You sitting in the Cheerios for later.
I'm losing my damn mind, dude. I'm so pissed. I'm pacing, right? In there. And I'm just like, this is fucking bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. I'm pacing. This is fucking bullshit.
How many
and
of you have
I'm
been
talking
there?
myself off the ledge. I hope no one's ever had to go through this. This is by far the craziest experience with my child I've ever had.
And this is all in a span of
This is my first child.
an hour.
Yeah.
Right.
About
Within
an
an
hour.
hour.
Yeah, about an hour. Slowly, creeping towards the edge of this, losing my
Building up.
absolute freaking mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm in the office, right? Pacing furiously, talking myself off the ledge, like, this is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. I can't fucking believe it. This is last outfit. I was like, what am I gonna do? I was like, I can't do laundry. I'm now gonna be late to work. I was like, I can't freaking believe this. And I'm like, I'm so mad. It takes, I don't even know how long I'm there. Probably a good 10 minutes, probably. Just a pacing, talking myself off the ledge like a crazy person. Just like, it'll be okay, man. It'll be okay. Yeah, I can't believe he did that. He right on his lap. You know what I mean? I'm like, he put his ball of cigarette on his lap. I'm like, right there, just about to lose my absolute freaking mind. And I finally calm myself down. I talk myself off the ledge a little bit. And
Because nobody wants to go to jail for killing a kid.
real close that day. No, I wasn't gonna kill him, man. I was gonna leave. No. Please. 4-year-old's a man of the house now. Good luck.
You're gonna go to Circle K for
Yeah, go get some milk and cigarettes.
Yeah.
I'm lactose intolerant, don't smoke. Anyway, so I go back into the kitchen. Be right back, kid. So I go back into the kitchen, and I'm not joking. This is the honest truth. This. I know this actually happened.
Oh.
I go back into there, and I go back in there, and he's in the sink where I left him, like a good boy, hanging out there. He's in the sink standing. And the way our sink is set up, there's 2 cabinets, a sink, and a wall. There's no window, no nothing like that. It's like a wall. Windows are over here in the backyard. And he's standing at the wall, no joke, mocking me. He's standing there doing what I do. He's all, this is fucking bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. I walk in there and I go, are you fucking kidding me? Is that kid fucking mocking me right now? I was pissed. That went right back to pissed because now he's mocking me. And I'm like, he's really mocking. He's 4. Does he really know what he's doing? I was like, this is a son of a... He's mocking me. 4. Yeah, sure shit. He was mocking me.
That's 2 squared.
Yeah, so naturally, of course, I go upstairs. I get him dressed. I put him in dirty clothes. We have no other clothes. Like, it was his last outfit. I had to dress him into dirty
Did
clothes.
you do the smell test?
Yeah, of course. Did I mean it?
Can't be the smell of school.
Well, he was going to daycare. Which, there always is a smelly kid at daycare.
There's
It's
always-
just kind of the way it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I get him dressed at daycare.
See, that's love. You're not punishing him by making him smell like it.
It's true. It's true. Last outfit though. Yeah. So that was a rough morning for Dad here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kid. I'll never let him forget it.
No.
I'm gonna tell this story to everybody.
Always.
Always. Yeah. So I got him there, finally went to school, and got him there, and I went to work or whatever. Left him at daycare. I called Danielle and I talked to her later and tell her, and she just dies laughing on the phone. Like, zero sympathy.
Because it wasn't her.
Zero sympathy. Yeah. She's like, finally something happened to you.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. Yeah. Craziest morning.
Love you too, honey.
Yeah, not even a little bit of something. Nothing. Nothing like that. Yeah. So anyways, that's my story.
So, what would you do for the tip of the day?
That's what I'm curious. What would your Tom's tip of the day be?
Now Tom's tip of the day.
Tom's tip of the day would be always remember that this too shall pass. That there will be another moment where hopefully it gets better. And if it doesn't, well, there's always that.
Yeah, so that's Tom's tip of the day. Another great
Yeah,
episode on this one. So.
I think it was great. Thank you for sharing that wonderful story. And kudos to your kid.
God bless
He's a
him.
great kid, by the way.
He's now 15.
Yeah. You'll have new things to come shortly. I've been there. So,
So dramatic.
shall we tell them the sneak peek of the next episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the next episode?
Well, it has to do with the dentist and a lap dance. And you put those together.
So hoist
And
your
you have
mug
this.
and give a shrug. Let awkward moments thrive with TikTok Tom and Dan.
Tom Dan.
Lord, it's Tom Dan Love.